Rocstarp, aka Rocky Luciano, aka Rocky Luther King Jr., aka I ain't even going up, but I'm still on the guest list. And this is an all new episode of Urban Expressions. I hope you liking what's going on here. This is an all new situation. We are worldwide now. We're global. You dig what I'm saying? iFlame TV. If you got a Roku box, we're on iFlame TV. Right now. You know what I mean? By the time you watch this, we'll be there right now. iFlame TV on the Roku. If you got that, that's the thing that they got the Netflix and all that stuff on there. Yeah, that thing. We on there. Everybody that got one, be in your homes. You know what I mean? Not every week, be in your homes every day. Whenever you want Urban Expressions, we're right there. Worldwide, baby. You gotta love it. But we got a lot of hot stuff on today's show. We got my man Daddy-O. That's all I need to say. Daddy-O's on the show. So make sure you just keep on watching. And don't forget, I'm a leader of the new school, April 7th, Arts Garage. Performing live is my man Daddy-O and Freaking Bull. So we get into a video. We're gonna start the show. All that good stuff. Look, I'm losing the breath. I'm losing. I need some water. Look, I'm getting out of here. I'll be right back though. You already know what it is.
Hold up, wait a minute. I think I know that from Runaway, maybe I'm tripping. Heard she went to college and got a new business. Now she can get the business cause we grown now. Hoping she
Wait a minute. I think I know that Runaway, maybe I'm tripping. Heard she went to college and got a business. Now she can get the business cause we grown now. Hoping she yeah, I'm hoping she yeah, I heard she people tell me she that girl she
a fly bird, we call her tweet tweet. Get freaky on the flow, so we call her freakily. She give it up fast, so we call her easy street. Keep freaks on my mind, so I can't even sleep. Took a trip to Toronto for the first time. It was Carabana, so it was worth trying. Met two white there, and they both fine. So I took them both to the crib, now they both mine. Go, bounce that ass. I tell her shake that ass. I wanna beat it like I'm drum. I think I know that I'm from Runaway, but am I tripping? I think I played her yesterday, have I been sipping? I told her quit out and play and start stripping.
Wait a minute. I think I know that Runaway, maybe I'm tripping. Cause she went to college and got a business. Now she can get the business cause we grown now. I'm hoping she yeah, I'm hoping she yeah, I heard she people tell me she that girl she
if she ain't a freak, I don't need her. I'm a hoe, gassy like gum on sneakers. Shout her going down like the bass in the speakers. Told me that she sing, that she dying for a feature. All the diamonds in marine make her wanna have a threesome. Two freaky bitches, one from Louisiana. Say she like my lingo and my country grammar. I'ma do my thing, I'ma hit her with a hammer. Say she was in Philly, but she moved to Atlanta. Used to be in college, but now she a dancer. Say she ain't a freak, but I already smashed her, and I do it every week. And she swallowed a banana. Hold up.
Wait a minute. I think I know that Runaway, maybe I'm tripping. Cause she went to college and got a business. Now she can get the business cause we grown now. I'm hoping she yeah, I'm hoping she yeah, I heard she people tell me she that girl she
Welcome back to the show. You already know what it is. It's your man Rocstarp, aka Rocky Luciano, aka Rocky Luther King Jr., aka I ain't even going out, but I'm still on the guest list. And right now, you already know who I'm standing next to right now. I ain't even gotta say nothing. Daddy-O's in the building, baby.
Daddy-O, who's your daddy too, coming Father's Day, you know, so get ready for that.
Who is your daddy coming on Father's Day? That's great marketing right there.
It's going down. It's going down. Urban Expressions, Rocstarp, Daddy-O. We on it.
We on it. You already know what it is. So You just talking about Who's Your Daddy 2 dropping on Father's Day. So the first Who's Your Daddy, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So tell everybody what's been going on from then to now. Like what you been like, what happened? Cause for real, you put out one mixtape and got right on the come up show.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like what the hell? And then after that, you kind of disappeared. So tell everybody what happened to you.
Between Who's Your Daddy 1 and basically now, I think the biggest thing was growth. That was the last time you got a solid body of work from Daddy-O. So, from there to now, I did features. I killed a bunch of freestyle beats. Yeah. So I think it's time to hit him with Who's Your Daddy 2, and it's time.
Exactly. It's been time. Yeah,
exactly.
It's been time.
It's well overdue. But I've been working hard. I've been working every single day on Who's Your Daddy 2. So when I deliver it to the people, hopefully, they can appreciate for the good music.
Okay, so talking about Who's Your Daddy 1, that was your first mixtape, and a lot of people put out maybe 10, 20 mixtapes before they even get any type of recognition. So for that to be your first mixtape and be everywhere, all over the radio, doing all the big shows, summer jams and all that stuff off of one mixtape, number one, how does that feel? And number two, how did you do it?
Well, I go for number two first. I think, when people say it's quality over quantity, you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta, you can put a bunch of work in if you want, you know what I mean? But if you're not knowing what you're doing with that work, like if you're making a mixtape and you're just giving it to a few of your friends, you can do 20 of those. But if I make a mixtape right now and I make sure every store has it, I'm giving it to friends, I'm doing shows, I'm giving it out at concerts, it's on PayPal, that PIP, it's a big difference, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think how I feel, I think the biggest thing I learned was just growth, you know what I mean? Just growing into a better artist, a better person, making better moves. As decision-wise, you know what I mean? Learning from my mistakes, that's the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. This game is real short and you don't got a lot of time, so you make the same mistake twice, you might be out. Mm-hmm. So that's the last thing I've been trying to do, make the same mistake twice. I always learn.
So with talking about the mixtape again, Daddy-O is one of those few rappers that I really know. Like, this is my guy right here.
Yeah,
so, you know what I'm saying? So when you was recording the mixtape, a lot of people don't know that you recorded a lot of it up in school.
Yeah, I think in the dorm room.
Up in the dorm room. So, when you did that, like, how did you stay focused with everything going on? You got school going on, you got girls going on, you got parties, you got this, that, and the third.
It was crazy.
So how was you able to focus to put out basically a historic mixtape? That was history in the making right there. That was our first mixtape that went everywhere. So
yeah, shout out to Mall Magic and AC, you know what I mean? Those are my guys. We was right in the dorm room and we worked, and I think at the end of the day it's all about being focused, Mm-hmm. When it's Jordan about to drop 51 or whatever, you know what I mean? He gotta stay focused. You got people saying, boo, Jordan out of here, blase, blah. He still got to make that clutch at the last second. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's all it's about. The girls is cool, the school is cool, but to be quite honest, I never wanted to get a degree in school. I never wanted to marry any chick. I just wanted to like them for my own pleasures and all that. Mm-hmm. I really want this rap stuff to work. So if that's what make me happy, being successful at rap. So.
Who's your daddy? Father's Day. And it's
what's that on that beat?
Rack City trick, rack city trick. Rack City trick, 10, 20s and 50s feel like I'm breastfeeding. How I'm all up on them, this and the chippy, I'ma get it how it gotta be. Ladies always wanna lie, never wanna lie to me. I go hard, so your bitty probably follow me. Cause you're sweet like the McDonald's dollar till you try to be. But oh yo, that is just a no-no. I am not a seller, but all I do is showboat. Girl on her knees, you don't cover like the po-po. She's going straight for my like a low blow. I amuse y'all too fast, I'ma lose y'all. Christmas over, still it rains like Rudolph. You about to see more racks than the pool hall. Ooh gosh, wait until I buzz, dude. Wait until I really get it. I know I'ma bug you at the same club we done came in a rush to. We'll have more bottles than babies or us do. Hot chew, bless me. You don't wanna test me if I was on your payroll. Still you couldn't check me. Want me on the feature, do it quick. No Nestle, cause I'm about to blow just like the whistle. No referee, let's see. Clap, get your cheer on. Throw it up like the ball playing beer pong. Fly guy, not a lie when I get my lair on. Know that from the rip, you don't need nothing to tear on. Hair long, let me pull on that. Oh, that is your wig trick? Okay, then I'm good on that. I paid it a full, yeah, I took it back. Whip it like I'm cooking, then put her to sleep. Way longer than when she took a nap. Look at that, took a fat one to get a snooze on. Move on while I get my mother groove on. Small paper is low, something to move on. Small bread, your crew's a bunch of croutons. Lay it like a futon. But boy, listen, I'm the rookie of the year like the boy Griffin. Got money, loud noise getting. So many dead presidents, I should be a mortician. Dead bodies over here, I'm the ish chick. Someone bring a potty over here. Ooh, dead bodies over here, I'm the ish trick. Someone bring a potty over here in Rack City Trick. Rack City Trick.
Welcome back to the show. We still here, Rocstarp, Daddy, yo. We in the building, man. You already know what it is. So, I want to talk about more back to the first mixtape again, because that was real crazy. Like I said, like we was talking about one mixtape and you on the radio. So tell everybody how that even came along.
Well, you know, to take back to an old saying, it's about who you know. You know what I mean? You have all the time in the world. It's about who you know. So I completed the mixtape in college, and I ran into Slick. He was interested. He was helping me out. He was working with me a lot. And
for y'all don't know Slick Heavy Spitters. Shout out to
Slick.
him.
You know what I mean? And he introduced me to QDZ. QDZ really liked it a lot. He introduced me to Kid. And you know, it just went from there. Before I know, I dropped the mixtape. I met QDZ like the next week. I never forget. I was in my room. He's like, "Yo, you ready to come to the comp show? You got any bars?" I said, "Man, I've been ready for like 18 years." So you know, we got up there and we burned it down. So yeah, I'll never forget that.
So with the type of music that you make, like, you know, the type of music that you make is like totally left field from what people in Philly are used to hearing.
Yeah.
So when you was at, one of the times you was at the Come Up show, I remember I was in my car and I'm listening and I hear, who was it, Enos?
Oh yeah.
Joey's Head. Cicero. You know, these are people that were known to be straight Philly spitters.
Oh yeah.
Then you came on and tore it down.
Yeah.
And then even Ness had to say, "Look, man, I wasn't a fan, but I'm a fan now." You know what I'm saying? How did moments like that, like how did that make you feel, and how do you keep a level head when moments like that happen?
I think it all starts from, like, you know, a lot of these people, well, I don't know. I know a lot of people rap because they want the house, the cars, and all that's great. But I picked up the pen because I wanted to be the best in my school. You know what I mean? I always rap to be the best. So that's when you hear the lyrical content come from, because, you know what I mean, I just try to be the best. So if Enes and Cicero and Hattie and all of them is there, then I know I'm going to have to bring my A game. You know what I mean? It's just like when Derrick Rose is playing Rondo, they both go on ball because the competition is there, and that's when I perform my best. So, you know what I mean? You keep a level head because the rap stuff never got to me. I'm going to be the same person. You can catch me anywhere, you know what I mean? Just I bust it up with people. You know what I mean? I'm just the same person, so I never been the type to really get a big head or nothing like that. None of that stuff never got to me because I still got the same car. It still breaks down all the time. Still got to get on Scepter. I still go to the corner store every day to get cheese sticks.
Exactly.
I do everything. I'm still a normal person. You know, maybe when I get 10 mil or something like that.
That's a little bit.
I'm not
just a little bit
might change, but right now I'm just like anybody else.
Talking about your new mixtape now.
Yeah.
Who's Your Daddy Too? You know, tell everybody who you've been working with as far as producers. If there's any features and anything like that.
You know, I've been working on a lot of producers over the past time. You know, I'm at Mall Magic, AC, the people who brought together Who's Your Daddy 1 on there. You know, but a very big part who's been added to Who's Your Daddy 2 is a producer named Mike Jers. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Mike Jers.
Shout out to Mike Jers, my friend, and you know what I mean, he's incredible producer, incredible engineer, and we made some incredible records together. So we're just excited to put this music out. Who's Your Daddy 2? Father's Day, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be crazy, man. It's definitely gonna be crazy. I was in the studio all night, almost 16 hours, man, going in. He got a picture on Instagram. I'm sitting there stretched on the couch. You know, we wake back up, we get right back at it.
So, you know, See, I already know some of these questions, but I'm gonna act like I don't. So, a couple years back, it was rumors going on that Def Jam was trying to holler at Daddy O.
Yeah.
You know, Lenny S, which is, you know, one of Jay-Z's right-hand man, was calling up to Philly looking for Daddy O. So is that true?
Oh yes, you know, me and Lenny S sat down, and to this day, shout out to Lenny S. He always give me advice. Anytime I needed something, he always was there to respond, even with his busy schedule. You know what I mean? So I always respected Lenny S for even taking the time out to do that. And you know what I mean? He taught me a lot. You know what I mean? And yeah, that was true. Me and Lenny S sat down, and we tried to get a few things together. And that was shout out to QDs and Cosmic Kev. They helped me out with that. So, you know what I mean?
So that was a whole like a mentor thing, or you know whatever happened.
Yeah, I think best of you could look at that as a mentor thing. You know, at the time I linked up with Lenny S. His schedule was so crazy, and there was a lot of changes going on in Def Jam. You know what I mean? So yeah, basically throughout the years he just been helping me out, mentoring me, and you know I definitely appreciate all of it, man. Shout out to Lenny S.
Cool. Now, from the first mixer to this one, like you said, you was on you did a lot of features and all that. Definitely. You know, my favorite being Yum Yum. Shout out to Rocstarp and Petey.
Rocstarp,
you know what I'm saying? You killed that verse.
Petey.
Had to let you know.
Miss P, that's love.
Shout out to Miss P too. You know, that was one of my favorites. But what was like the biggest song you were on so far? It was like, yeah, I got all my recognition from that right there.
Yeah, it had to be by far Super Crazy.
Super Crazy, Dumb Stupid. You know what I mean?
Super Crazy. You know, Super Crazy was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like Meek Mill, he embraced that at his party. He came up, yeah, Super Crazy. Shout out to my friend Daddy or now. You know, and shout out to Gilly. Gilly was a lot of people don't know. Gilly did a lot behind the scenes for that record. You know what I mean? Because really, it wasn't even Gilly. It was me, Mont Brown, and Rocstarp P. You know what I mean? And
Rockstar.
Oh yeah, Rockstar. Yeah, I get y'all.
The other Rockstar.
Yeah,
his name was Rocksteezy.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's Rocksteezy. My bad. Yeah, Rocksteezy. It was me, Mont Brown, and Rocksteezy, and Gilly. You know what I mean? He definitely like he always do. The king, big bro, he come through. You know, he put that battery in that song back, and it took off. So shout out to Gilly for that.
Yeah, shout out to Rockstar too, cause he had me popping for like a week. Cause when that song first hit the airwaves, I was getting all these texts like, I heard you on the radio. I'm like, what? Alright, that's what's up. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I don't know what they was talking about. Then I heard the song, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think that's me. But shout out to Rockstar.
Rocksteezy.
But yo, and it was crazy because that video was also on MTV.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how did that feel to get your first MTV look?
Hey man, it was all great. You know what I mean? It was all great, and it's all just like you gotta go hard. You know what I mean? Like I was in class. I used to have that ciphers in class. Yeah, we used to be. This how we gonna do on the come up show, and to see that come true, and to see get played on the radio come true. I know it's a lot more in store. You know what I mean? So you just gotta go hard. That's all it is. There's no time for sleep. No time for none of that.
Exactly, man. If you're going to do this as your job, you got to treat it like a job. Exactly. This ain't no back burner stuff right here. But is there any last things you want anybody to know, you know, as far as projects coming out or anything? Shout outs and everything.
Who's Your Daddy 2, Father's Day. You dig? Shout out AC, Mo Magic.
Yeah, shout out to AC and them, man. I ain't see them dudes in a minute.
Shout out to the hottest female chick in the city, Miss Porter, you know, so, you know, it's a bunch of shout outs. People know, like, I forget everything. I was late coming here, got lost up in Jersey, so I forget a bunch of stuff, so y'all can't get mad at me. But shout out everybody, you know, if I mess with you, I mess with you, and if I don't, you know what I mean? I still like it because I love to hate, you dig? So, it's Daddy, or Who's Your Daddy 2 coming Father's Day.
Coming Father's Day, don't forget that, and contacts. I need the Facebooks, the Twitters, the all that.
Oh man, Twitter, Daddy O Baby. I don't know if y'all do Instagram, but Instagram, you go Daddy O Baby. Facebook, Daddy O Baby. You know, YouTube, you can type in Daddy O Baby. It's all that, man. We on it, man. We on it,
man. You already hear him, man. I'm saying Daddy O Baby. Make sure you hit him up and support everything that he puts out, man. It's good people's right here. He's trying to get out the hood.
Trying to get out of the hood.
Yeah, I mean, I love Philly and all that, but I'm trying to get out the hood.
Exactly,
so make sure you support anything that Daddy O is on, man. And make sure you hit me up on that Twitter at RocsRP, Facebook, Rocky Luciano, and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna go into a video, then right after that, I'm gonna close out. I know I don't like to close out or nothing, but you already know we gotta get out of here.